I wasn't your average guy. I wasn't a superhero, though I might as well have been, given the crazy stuff I dealt with daily.
See, Doyuk lived in a world where monsters were real, gods meddled in human affairs, and surviving another day was a victory in itself. He'd seen things, fought things that would make your hair stand on end. But through it all, Dohyuk remained unbreakable, his spirit forged in the fires of countless battles.
I wasn't in it for glory or power, though. No, I fought for something simpler, something more profound: survival. My own, and the survival of those I cared about.
It was a responsibility thrust upon him, a burden he carried with grit and determination. Every fight, every scar was a testament to his unyielding will. This wasn't a game. This was life or death, and Dohyuk knew the stakes better than anyone. He'd lost friends, comrades, people he'd sworn to protect. Their faces were etched in his memory, a constant reminder of the price of failure. The goddess's message arrived like a punch to the gut. It wasn't a gentle whisper or a divine vision, oh no. It was a searing pain that ripped through Dohyuk's very being, branding the goddess's words onto his soul. Every syllable was agony, every sentence a fresh wave of torment.
I gritted my teeth, my vision blurring at the edges. I'd endured pain before, but this was different. This was the wrath of a god, a power beyond human comprehension. But I was nothing if not stubborn. I would not break, not while there was still fight left in me.
As the pain subsided, leaving a dull ache in its wake, Dohyuk sucked in a deep breath. The message was clear. The goddess was watching, her gaze fixed upon him. He was a pawn in her game, a piece to be moved across the board. The Bermuran Guard was a mountain of muscle and steel, a seemingly unstoppable force. He swung his massive axe with the force of a hurricane, each blow capable of cleaving a man in two. But Dohyuk was no ordinary man. He moved with a speed that belied his size, dodging and weaving through the guard's attacks.
My own blade, a shimmering blur of silver, met the guard's axe in a shower of sparks. The bridge trembled beneath our feet, the clash of our weapons echoing through the air.
This was a dance of death, a desperate struggle for survival. Dohyuk felt a thrill course through him, a mix of fear and exhilaration. He was alive, truly alive, in the heart of this deadly ballet.
You're pushing yourself too hard. We can't keep doing this, Dohyuk. It's too dangerous.
Haeyun, her face pale with worry, rushed to Dohyuk's side as soon as the fight was over. She was a healer, her touch capable of mending flesh and bone, but some wounds ran deeper than she could reach.
We have to keep going. We have to survive.
Dohyuk understood her fears. He shared them, but what choice did they have?
She's right, Dohyuk. We need a plan, a way to even the odds.
Kyuho, their pragmatic leader, nodded grimly. The announcement boomed through the city, broadcast on every screen and loudspeaker, a chilling message that sent shivers down the spines of its inhabitants. A massive reward had been placed on Dohyuk's head, turning him into the most wanted man alive. Overnight, the city descended into chaos. Greed twisted the hearts of men, turning neighbor against neighbor. Bounty hunters and mercenaries, their eyes gleaming with avarice, swarmed the streets, eager to claim the prize. The air crackled with tension, every shadow a potential threat. For Dohyuk, there was no sanctuary, no refuge. He was a hunted animal, his every move watched, his every step a gamble. Survival had always been the goal, the driving force that kept Dohyuk going. But as the city around him crumbled, he couldn't help but question the price they were paying. Was it worth it? Was it worth sacrificing everything, everyone, for a chance to see another sunrise? The weight of responsibility pressed down on him, heavy and suffocating. He looked at Haeyun, her face etched with worry, and Kyuho, his normally stoic demeanor, cracked with strain. Their lives were in his hands, their fates intertwined with his own. He had to make a choice: surrender and condemn them all, or fight and risk losing them in the process. It was a choice with no easy answers, a gamble with their very lives. The tunnel gaped before them, a maw of darkness swallowing the meager light. A palpable sense of dread emanated from its depths, sending shivers down Dohyuk's spine. The goddess's message had led them here, to this place of shadows and whispers.
This feels wrong.
Haeyun whispered. her hand trembling in Do-hyuk's grasp. He couldn't argue with her. Everything about this place screamed danger, but turning back wasn't an option. Not anymore. He had to see this through, no matter the cost. Taking a deep breath, Do-hyuk steeled his nerves.
Stay close.
He murmured, his voice barely a whisper in the oppressive silence. Then, with a determined look, he stepped into the unknown.